going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy XIV Side Quest Edition. In our last episode, we did some various side quests around Gridania, and we then got a little dance after I spent like 6 hours trying to level grind to level 14. In today's episode, we are going to... Oh shit, there it is. We are going to finish the rest of the side quests here in Gridania, and then we are going to make our way out into the brave world of Eorzea. It's going to be a fun time. Off camera, I went ahead and accepted a quest. We need to go over here and talk to this girl who's she's having some issues because she's working herself too hard. This is where you would go to pick up the Conjurer class, which eventually leads you into White Mage. This is actually, so if you're interested in picking up White Mage, this is where you would go. I personally don't have any interest in it, but, you know, hey, it is what it is. Yes, I am Briar, but I'm also awfully Oh, you say Lady Meline herself asked you to assist me. In that case, I suppose you might lend a hand. Especially as the mind appeared to be shaking, although very slightly. Not that that's anything to worry about. That's actually bad. Hand shaking is indicative of a bad neurological disease. If you would take this Azima rose oil to refill the sensors. Sure. Oh look, and she has a quest for us to do afterwards. Huzzahs all around. Sensors are lamps. Why don't you just say lamp? And there's one. We come over here, and we do two. It's a pretty little area. I haven't actually spent a lot of time in here. I mean, you don't really need to spend much time in here, so, you know, there's that. You asked me to refill it? Okay. I don't know. You followed my instructions so carefully. I literally put oil into a lamp. How difficult is that? I should feel honored that you chose me for this task. Oh, okay. I don't, but thank you anyway. Oh look, we get some fingerless gloves. Yes. See us preparing forthcoming RGs when the finger is bearing bit. Scarlet oil. Scarlet oil could be harvested from ladybugs. Okay, cool. So let's go kill some ladybugs, even though I like ladybugs. I don't want to kill ladybugs. That's not nice. Ladybugs are so pretty. So anyway, I know it's been a while. It's been like a month. Little about a month, I think, since I last made a video. I'm gonna be honest, finding the motivation to make YouTube videos is hard. It's hard for almost anybody. You're the big, you know, YouTubers that have been around for probably since YouTube's inception. I would say, like, you know, the ones that have been around since like 2007, 2008. Like, you know, the ones that have just like amassed a cult following of people. Starting out, they probably struggled to make videos too. It's hard. It's difficult to talk to yourself for anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes. And that's not including you doing multiple takes. Sometimes you have to scrap what you were just doing and re-record it with the same level of enthusiasm as you had from the get-go. Because, you know, it's all about the content, right, baby? All about that content. And it's just hard. It is legitimately a legitimately hard thing to do. I'm doing this for fun. I don't expect anything to, like, you know, really happen. It'd be nice if it did. It'd be nice if I didn't have to work anymore and I could just live solely off of YouTube ad revenue. But we both know that that's not going to happen. So, in the meantime, I kind of make videos whenever I get the urge to. Whenever I get that creative urge. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That urge just to, like, create something, you know? Like, you have to. That's kind of how I feel right now. I kind of get the urge to want to do something when I create a video, practicing some editing skills. Editing is also hard. Huge shout outs to everyone that has an editor or knows how to edit, because I don't. I'm literally struggling as I'm going along, and it's very hard. Learning how to, you know, make your videos not look like shit is difficult. But you know, the saying "practice makes perfect" is pretty true. The more you do it, the more kind of shortcuts that you find, and that's kind of what speeds things along, is those shortcuts. I found a couple. I recently learned in the last video that you might have watched how to add in like cut sequences, like the SpongeBob thing. Yeah, that was cool. Spent like 20-30 minutes trying to figure out how to do that. I'm also not using like the same software that everyone else uses. I probably should switch to like DaVinci, because apparently it's like super free and like super good to use, but everyone likes to use Adobe? Yeah, Adobe. I'm using Vegas. When I started making YouTube videos, that's just kind of what the standard was at the time. Like, everyone was using Vegas, and like, you always want to do what the famous guys are doing, you know, like, oh no, you know, everyone's using Sony Vegas, and then you come to find out that Sony Vegas is just really hard to use, and you're just like, oh, no one's using this anymore, but you've already invested all this time in learning with it, and it's okay. I mean, it's to each their own. Elements, okay, delivered. What do I want? Money! You always want money. Cool. Yeah, so that's that quest done. Look at that, we're almost level 15. That's neat. So let's go ahead and let's transition over to these last two over here. So we're going to go to the Botanist Guild. If you don't have a botanist, level a botanist. If you want to make great money in this game, for those of you that watch this, that play this, level a gathering class. Crafters are a dime a dozen. Gatherers make all the money. I have made a boatload of money on just selling the crap that all the gatherers, that all the crafters need. Eventually make a delivery. Where are we going? Go and deliver the blood. Why would I want to deliver a bloody rose? That sounds so like. It's like when like the mobsters would throw like a horse head through like a window, like you're being whacked. I feel like that's what it is. Like, go and deliver this bloody rose. And it's like, why? Oh, I fucked up. I should have just gone. I gotta go back to the Conjurers Guild, of course. God, everyone loves the Conjurers. This is like the place for Conjurers. Where am I going? Conjurers Guild, right? So we're going here. Once bitten, twice shy. It's a good song. If you've never heard it. Koji Fox is like, he's head of the localization team. I must confess the elementals did not whisper of York. Fuck you. Alright, listen. Do you not know who I am? Guy was an a-hole. Anyway. Yeah, so it's just, yeah, if you don't have a gathering class, I recommend you get one if you play this game. I mean, not only do the materials to make some of this stuff get super expensive, and it is just, I fucked up again. It is just cheaper just to do it, just to go get it yourself, right? It's cheaper to get it yourself, it's cheaper to do it yourself. But the big thing is that, PP. I am a child. It's just cheaper. It's cheaper to do it yourself because you're always paying for the fee of convenience. Salmonine. It's covered in those rose hips. Sure. I don't. Okay. What am I doing? Oh, I gotta do the things. Yeah, it's just always cheaper to do it yourself. It's cheaper to gather it yourself, and then anything that you don't have, you can turn around and sell it, because being lazy is expensive in this game. Like, there's some stuff that you can have that's cheap. Like, you can go buy it on the market boards and find no big deal. there's other stuff on there that's stupid expensive. Because no one wants to go and get it. And then just like in real life, if you don't want to go get something, if you don't want to do it yourself, there's always an upcharge for it if you want to do something. That was easy. They were all in a row. How could you? You literally saw me do it. Alright. That's it. That is all of the regular quests here in Old Gridania. There's nothing else. It's just the starting town that you get to. It's all fun. It's all games. I do these quests so you don't have to. Some of them give you good stuff, like we saw. You gotta dance. I love dances. Spam them all the time while I'm waiting for dungeons. So with that out of the way, logically speaking, this is when you'd go back to the Aetheryte Plaza, and then you go out. In the main scenario quests of the game, you do whatever you need to do here in the city, right? And at this point, then you turn around and you go off into the wild blue yonder. Right? They tell you, oh, you need to. This is when you go out and you see the world. Like, you leave the sanctity of your. Of Gridania and the starting city where most people start at, and then you go out, and that's what we're gonna go do. And the first place we go to, I believe, is Banner, I think. I'll show you a second. But the Central Shroud is like, honestly, this is one of the best. This is one of the better places of the game. So we open up our map here. If you look down here, bam. The Bannock. That's where you would go originally. But we're not gonna go there. Because as you see, nothing for us to do. Where are we going? Tell you what. Be right back. Alright, we're back. We had to go to I always fuck up this name. We are in Fall Gourd Float. I guess I must have already completed most of these quests. Really wishing I did New Game Plus. I might spin up a New Game Plus just to get the footage of all of them. But we'll see. We'll see, I suppose. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna fly over here. These quests are within our level range, so I'm kind of thinking maybe not. But we'll see anyway. Oh look, wind shards. I need those. Slay Oppo-Oppos. Ordinarily, Oppo-Oppos wouldn't go near them with that foul odor and even foul their taste, but food has become scarce of late. Truth be told, a good many of us are glad to be rid of stench. Respected, blah, 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 blah. I need to slay Oppo-Oppos. I gotta go kill monkeys. Gotta go kill the monkeys. Alright, we're just gonna fly. So flying... For those that watch this game, for those of you that watch, you get, wow, I haven't been, wow, I forgot, I was to be accurate. You get, where am I going? F. Right. Flying is unlocked in this game, once you clear the main scenario of the base game. For everyone else, I've already done it, so, there's that, but that's how you fly in this game. You get your mount to level 30, and then once you complete the last dungeon of the base game, you unlock flying for all these regions. It's really nice. It makes life a lot easier. But this is all we're gonna do. We're just gonna kill some monkeys. So when I kill these monkeys, I'll be right back. Alright, once you're done killing all the monkeys, you come over here all the way over to Hearstmill and you talk to this guy. If you've done the crafting quests for 2.0, you'll know very well this person. She gets a lot of quests from the turn-in. We're gonna hand these over, blah blah blah. Oh look, she has a quest. So let's go take care of her quest. And look, we get a hat. But oh, it's actually okay. What do you want? 4 leaflets. Alright, where are these leaflets? Slay the dudes. Flying is just cheating at this point. But it makes traveling a lot faster. These things. I know these things very well. Alright, so we only gotta kill 4 of them. That's easy. They're all right here. And at level 14, we're basically OP. Weave in your OCDs. GCDs. And that's it. East peas, lemon squeeze. We're gonna run. Just gotta go fast. Can we make it before the timer runs out? Can we do it? Yeah, we can. Alright, talk to her. What do we want? Did you find the leaflets? Yeah, there's 4 of them. It took like 5 seconds. Yep. So, no, but these days, more and more people forget to take only what they need. Live in harmony with the wood. Never be wasteful. Capitalism, am I right? Alright, let's take the iPads. We're gonna put them on there. Look at that. Got herself a new piece of gear. Cool beans. All done. We're gonna go over here and we're gonna talk to this dude. Not a dude. You have the look of an adventurer. Adventurers love little tasks, do they not? Well, I need you to head into the forest and pick a glimshroom for me. You haven't the faintest idea what a glimshroom is, do you? Glimshroom is the common name for a variety of fungus with a unique white phosphorescence. What did you say? A glowing mushroom? Yes, I suppose you could put it that way. There's a colony on the rock face, in the southwest of Peace Garden. But do not simply pick the first one you come across. The brightest glowing mushroom you can find. Sure, doll. We'll go and get your mushroom there. Tension. Oh, it's Odin. He does show up around here, doesn't he? I guess so. Where's the... Okay. Don't pick the brightest one. Literally picks the first one we see. This game, though. Is Odin up? Where is Odin? Air supply. Air today. Oh, it's not here. It must be in the other place. Odin is a world boss, if you don't know. Every time you beat him, he gets harder. And then the person who ends up landing the final hit that kills him, their head appears on the boss as it kind of wanders around. And look at that, we're to level 15, and now we can go do the next story quest. I always do the story quests off screen. I figured for the most part, most people don't care about them. They don't really do much. The only one of note The only one of note that I would ever really do would be Dark Knight if I ever decided to roll that. Just because the Dark Knight quest is written by the same lady who wrote Shadowbringers. And Shadowbringers, again, is probably the best expansion next to Heaven's Ward. Stormblood was okay, don't get me wrong. It was fine, it was good. In my opinion, Stormblood just kind of fell flat. You know, when you're coming off of Heaven's Ward, it just, the story and everything, all the dungeons around it, it was just so... Heaven's Ward was just, it just did more. And then when you go into Stormblood, I mean, it was fine and all, don't get me wrong, you know, going to Kugani and going to Alamigo, you know, that's all fine, that's all dandy. But just, I don't know, man, going into Ishgard for the first time, it just hit differently. So, anyway, if I'm gonna go kill these guys, I'll be right back. Alright, now that those buggies are dead, talk to this dude. He gives us things. And he has another quest for us. That's nice. Would you mind going to Head Tree and seeing all is well? Since ancient times, the tree has guarded the woods with her holy presence. Although lately we've been hearing reports of Iaxol of the Zal. I think it's Zal. I think it's the Zals. I don't know. I've never understood how to say that word. Leave it with that fight. Okay, that's fine. We go in, we killed some lizards. I don't want to... If you've never done the Iaxol quest line, I highly recommend you should. It's legit sad. Where's the hostile presence? Who's trying to kill me? Oh. Alright, kill you. You dead yet? That wasn't hard. Like, just so like, I don't want to ruin it. It's a long build up because it's a crafting quest line. So you can only do so many of them a day. But once you get to the very end of it, prove yourself a friend to Hearstmill. If you take from Asios and Hamlet, Majesty's hand. Sure, I just want the money. And he spawns off a bunch of quests. That's nice. Let's see what you want. What do you give me? Things that I don't care about. Pardon me, milady. Might you be the adventurer from Edbert speaks so highly of? If you could spare but a moment, I've never thought myself a popular girl. Me neither. And men rarely give me cause to believe otherwise. Same. Yet lately I've been the recipient of several gifts. Alright, so let's just zoom in here, alright? Alright, so this game wants us to believe that she is ugly. To put that, they want us to believe that she's ugly. Okay, because that makes sense. Why didn't you just make them like? Why didn't you look at this? Zoom in. Look at this. Look at that. Oh, I'm so ugly. No one gives me the time of day. Look at that ass, though. Look at it! Yeah, no one wants to give me time to shut the fuck up. Alright. Sometimes the writing in this game was just like, bruh. Oh my god, I'm so ugly, nobody loves me. Whereas you're like a solid like 9. There's only 1 10 in this game, boys. Only 1. Albert the Lost. Why is he lost? Yeah, that wasn't hard. Am I done? Yeah. Okay, cool. You're done. Let's go talk to her. There's only one 10 in this game, boys. Her name's Yustola. Everyone else is a 9. A letter from me? Scented letter. Alright, what's this letter say? My dearest Emera, I pray this letter finds you well. I know my gifts were sudden and many, but I hope they were to your liking. Bro, this is a stalker. Seeing you in the first summer of your woman... What? Seeing you in the first summer of your womanhood. I could restrain myself no longer. Bro, alright. This is why we need to call out this shit. Not cool. Like when it's like... Alright, so... Womanhood in this kind of game, if you harken back to the ye old times, is like when they reach like puberty and like they're actually developing as women. Basically, this guy said when you started getting boobs, I could restrain myself no longer, which means I could not act like a decent human being, and I had to have you, because women are objects in this fucking game. I still love this game, though. Don't get me wrong. This is just one of the very few examples of where this is just fucking creepy. My thoughts have only been of you these past many moons, of what gifts might bring you happiness. Yet to see you smile from afar is not nearly enough. I long to live together with you in Hurstmill, and nothing would bring me greater joy. I would give you a grand garden filled with white chamomile you love so. But such dreams can never come true. My crimes are known and will never be forgiven. The most I can hope for is for you to know my heart. That would grant me a measure of peace. And so, if it does not cause you distress, I would write to you again. Yours ever, Aelbert. Oh, that's the dude I just fucking murdered. Oops. Oh, shit. Thank you for bringing me this letter. His most precious gift, I understand now. But how did he know my favorite flower? Bro, he was stalking you! No, it can't be. Anyway, you must return the presents to the rightful owners. I know it will not erase this, but Aelbert's sins, perhaps the 12 will view him more kindly. Forgive my final request, but you go to Grodania and speak with a woman named Mionye. You should find her in the Carlang town. Be telling her all that transpired here today. She'll know what to do. Sure, why not? We'll go. But the guy was a stalker. He has stalked this girl for a while, because at most she's probably in this game like 15, 16. Oh look, pretty music. Don't demonetize me, please God, don't demonetize me. Oh my God, 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 okay. People love to play copyrighted music in this game. It's kind of a big issue. And then we go and talk to the mom of this game. One day he stole a handful of chamomile seeds from an influential merchant in the ebony stalls. You see, this boy had a sister, and chamomile was her favorite flower. So he can only make his sister happy. I doubt he grasped the gravity of his act. Regardless, his parents felt that he brought terrible shame to the family. Disowned him. Dude, this kid was... Wow. Commentary, I'm no logic for it. It's too young to remember. Oh, what's this? Oh, it was his brother. It's not a creepy guy. It's a brother. I'm sorry, guy. I'm sorry, Albert. I take it back. You're not a fucking stalker. You were just trying to do something nice for your sister because your parents are fucking assholes. I'm sorry. Following was simple as returning him to the rightful owner. Sadly, able to transfer him, but not easily forgiven. But perhaps by the time he sees this sprout and the flowers in bloom, he will have found a new path. Bro, I killed him. He is dead. That's not a thing. He died. Alright, but that's where we will end things off. On that high note. Not really a high note. It's kind of a low note. I literally just called this dude a stalker, and to come to find out, this guy is, he was just trying to do something nice for his sister because his parents didn't like him anymore. Oh no. Alright everyone, if you like this video, go ahead and leave a like. If you don't like this video, leave a dislike. Doesn't matter to me. YouTube counts it as engagement either way. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't. Don't subscribe to this channel if you don't want to. I don't care. Like 5-6 people are gonna watch this damn video anyway. Bye.